Hey everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. And today, oh my gosh, there's so many things on my screen. I'm trying to figure out Phantombuster. And it's an app combiner. Basically what you can do is you can use this to find LinkedIn profile URLs, and there's a reason behind this, because if you have a list like I have here, the problem is like you'll have to look up everybody individually, which is extremely time consuming. So I have this put into a Google Sheet, and I'm going to try to configure this on Phantombuster to look for LinkedIn profiles. So let's see. I need to pull in a Google Sheet. Yeah, I know. Set up. Okay, so profiles to find. I need the Google Doc, which is this right here. Right. Settings. We'll do full name. Okay. Okay, is that it? Let's see if this works. Okay, I need to check my email too, because it's saying my account's gonna be deleted if I don't confirm my email. Yes, verify new email. Invalid configuration. Okay, let me see my Google Sheet again. Probably because I haven't saved it. Let me close it. Where are you? Where is my Google Sheet? I just closed it, I don't think. Okay, full name, first name, last name. What does it say? It says can't access input spreadsheet. Why not? URL or my phantoms? URL. Okay, that's probably what I missed. Probably it's not. It doesn't look the same. Why can't you access the spreadsheet? Okay, it has to be public. So what it's saying is that it has to be public, a public spreadsheet. So you have to change it. See if that works. Let's see if that works. Back to my Phantom. Let's see if this works. I just did a test run of 10. Okay, it's going very slow. That is going like super slow though. That is going slower than slow though. Okay, so there's a turbo option that goes much faster. Looks like this is working. How many people do I have in this spreadsheet? I have a lot of spreadsheets. Oh, this was a conference I scraped today. So I have 469. So what I'll need to do is put in 469. 416, 468, I guess. And make it go faster, because that is slower than molasses. Okay, download CSV. Okay, these are my results. Let me see if it works. Come on, let's see the results. Well, how about that? That freaking worked. I mean, the data. Oh, here we go. This is the full name. This is the LinkedIn profile. I was literally talking to my teammate Paul, and we were saying, hey, there's no real way to aggregate the LinkedIn profiles in a bulk way, and I just proved myself wrong just now. So let me go back through and show you what I did. Okay, so Phantombuster is an app combiner. So basically, what you do is you can use Phantombuster for a 14-day free trial, which I have 14 days left, and have some applications like Google Sheets talk to LinkedIn and do searches and various things, set up certain automations. In this case, what I was trying to do is have this list of literally people that I scraped off of a conference. Who was it? Off of a conference. Because some of the platforms that you pull information from are very limited. Yeah, whatever. I don't need document recovery. No, that's not it. I'm gonna get a bigger document in a minute. I'll close this down. No, I don't see. Where's that document? So this was my original data. And so I have some information. I have mainly first name, last name, full name, blah, 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 blah. I was able to get this by using data miner off of a conference site, virtual conference site. I was doing this today. Okay. So I had like 600 people or something like that. Maybe it was like more like 400 once I took away some of the duplications. Yeah, so 469. So what I did is I used the LinkedIn profile URL finder, which is basically a LinkedIn URL lookup. And what I'm doing is I'm using this as an automation tool to look up each individual LinkedIn profile and record the URL. Okay, this saves me time because I don't have to go through every person and look them up. I can pull in their LinkedIn profile, which a lot of these recruiting and sourcing tools are dependent on as far as the starting point of information. We talk about these aggregators, these tools that you can use AI to search through. The majority of them use LinkedIn as a touch base as far as pulling in information and aggregating more information. So that's why it's so valuable, because the majority, like especially if you're looking up contact info, if you're trying to pull in more information about the person's background, profiles, things like that, LinkedIn profile is key to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize this. Let me see if I can edit this again. Setup. And I literally watched the video on how to do this. You have to connect a Google Doc. So if you don't have a URL to the CSV file that you have, you need to set it up in Google Sheets. So the Google, this is the link to the Google Sheets, and you have to make it public. That's why I wasn't able to run this initially. So once you've done that, select country language, put the name of the column that you're going to be pulling the searches from. So in this case, it was full name, because on my Google Sheet, that's the first column of my if I can show you guys again. That's this first column. That's column A. Oh my gosh, okay. So full name, boom, right there. So that pulls in their full name. It does a search via LinkedIn, and it pulls in the URL. Very helpful. 469 is my number. I want to do 469, actually 468, because that first line is a column. And settings. Okay, so I'm going to do this because I'm not pulling in a lot of information. And boom, let's see. I don't need any notifications. I'm going to run it. And I'm going to launch it. Because I don't want to sit here for like 3 hours. See, it's already going a lot faster. And so what I would suggest you do is run a small segment at first, so you make sure that it's pulling in the data right. And then once you've perfected it and everything is working the way it's supposed to, then run the big bulk file. While it's doing that, I want to see, here's my list again. I want to see, this is going to save me so much time, by the way. I want to see what the price of Phantombuster is. See, I've already gone through 10. It took me a long while when I was doing the initial. Phantombuster prices. Yes, Phantombuster price. So there is a trial version. I only have 2 hours of execution time. Trial version is 14 days, 2 hours of execution time, 5 slots so you can create 5 phantoms so you can test it out. Okay. Ooh, bonus 50 email credits. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's an email discovery service. Okay, that's tied in. Ooh, bonus 500 email credits per month. But the start is 59 per month. It's 20 hours a month of execution time, 5 slots, so you can only have 5 phantoms. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if you can delete and add different phantoms. It's been a while since I've used this, but it looks like they've improved dramatically. Another tool that's like this that you can use is called Zapier. So I've used Zapier to pull in new joiners of meetup groups in the past, but what the problem was with that is that it was new information, not retrospective information. That's when I started moving to more scrapers and things like that. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. Anybody who's joining right now just got a huge hack. That's going to be so helpful. That's going to save me so much time. That's going to save my team so much time. Because not only that, I can take this a step further. I can pull this CSV into a a tool like Hire Easy and Seek Out, and it can enrich the information because it has the LinkedIn profile. So really cool stuff. We'll be able to get much better information, much more information. And one of our challenges is that this is a global conference, so it just seemed like it was a lot of time to get a proper ROI. So now it's going to be a lot better. I just hope that I can stay within that 2 hours of execution time because yeah, probably run out of that fast. Just based on this alone, maybe worth $59 a month. That's not going to break the bank, but if I do this regularly, this is something that could be very helpful. So I've got 11%. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Yeah, so I pretty much just automated my process again, which is great because I can do other things now. Like maybe check my emails from the last couple days. And if you guys haven't seen some of my recent TikToks, I'm going to do another one. But I had the chance of going to Buffalo and seeing our headquarters, seeing our tech hub. So it was a really cool space. We had several TA and HR people meet in the tech hub, and it was a really cool space. So definitely go check that out. I had a lot of fun making those videos. My coworker and Ray, we were taking all kinds of videos and stuff like that. So it's wide open. There's a lot there. We had a lot of fun, but I'm a little bit backlogged on the day job, so that's why I'm doing this, because we actually had this conference that I scraped was live today. So I was just doing searches for engineers, developers, architects, pulling this list of names, and conference sites, virtual conference sites can be very limited as far as information goes. So you may not have anything but like a full name, last name, and a job title if you're lucky. Okay, but I was able to pull like a total of 600 people, and several of them were duplicates. But that's only one part of the process. The next part of the process that I'm doing right now is I'm pulling in LinkedIn URLs so I could add them into another tool so I can utilize that to get even more information. So it's not just getting the list, it's what you're going to do with the list. It's what you're going to do with the data. And it's been years since I've used Phantombuster, it looks like they've got a lot of other things that are working well now. And how I found this, I was literally talking to my coworker Paul, and we were talking about some different aspects of the project around, having to look up people individually one at a time to get their LinkedIn profile so we can move to the next piece. Well, we just figured out how to do it without doing that. And yeah, it's taken a while, but this is better. It's so much better than looking them up one at a time. And this will help us be more strategic because this is a global conference. So if I can get some sort of location or some sort of additional information from the LinkedIn profile through some of the different tools that we use, it's going to help us cut down and save time. So I'm very excited to see what the end result is. That might take a while. Even if it cuts me off in the next couple minutes, that's still more people than I would have been able to do just looking them up one at a time. So this is really cool. And saying with that, I'm going to make a TikTok right now. Oh man, you should see what we're doing right now, because I automated myself again. I already did the mystical. I'm just waiting for the job to be done. I can see you're on Twitch. You're always on Twitch, man. You always find me on Twitch. All right, well, seems to be working. What I'll do is once I have the final result, I'll put it up on TikTok. But it's been going for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so right now. And again, they have video tutorials that are really helpful. So if you're not sure, and again, like, you have to set it up the right way. So just to review, if you want to build out the URL profile URL finder or LinkedIn profile URL finder, you need to look this up in Phantombuster. It's tying a Google Sheet document with either full names or first name and last names and doing an automated search on it. And when I download the CSV, it'll have the URL profiles along with the names and everything like that. So I pulled an initial list from a conference. It wasn't the most information. I got names and job titles, but that's enough for a tool like this. And what I'll do with this is I'll take this new CSV, plug it into something like HireEasy or SeekOut, and aggregate the information old school like we used to do with AppInfo, and enrich the data so that we have more of a better idea of what the person does, what their experience is, where they live, because we're just looking for US and Canadian folks right now. But you don't always get that from a conference site, okay? And these are all new names. Nobody has probably tapped into these folks. And so it's, especially with this conference, it was a diversity-based initiative. I think it was a Women in Tech conference or something like that. So we'll be able to help more people this way. That's the whole point of all this. So when this finishes, because anytime you set up automation, it takes a while. This seems to be working a little bit faster than some of the other things. But you can get a free trial of Phantombuster for 14 days. Here's how much time I have left for this month, which isn't a lot. But that ain't too bad. I mean, I'll be able to get through this list. And another tool that you can use is If Then That. Another tool like this is Zapier. I haven't used those in a while. But I'm definitely going to be doing stuff like this more often, because it's going to save not only me, but my team a ton of time. I would have had, it would have been me and 2 other people going through this list and looking LinkedIn profiles up. And now we can save the 2 hours or 3 hours, however long it was going to take us to do all this. And just focus on the people that match up with what we're looking for, and we'll be able to help out the whole team this way. It's really cool stuff. And Jared, is that you? Because I see your screen name on Twitch, but I don't see your name. So thanks for joining, Jared, if that's you. But I mean, yeah, definitely look into Phantombuster, because it's doing the work for me right now. But yeah, I'll keep at it. Once I have the end result, check my TikTok page, because I'll probably make a TikTok and show the end result of everything. And what I might do is I might actually get on once I have the spreadsheet and show the process and entering this into like HireEasy and SeekOut, stuff like that. All right, well, that's it for today. Thanks again for joining. Hope it was insightful. Really, if this is helpful, share and subscribe, like, comment. If you have any questions about how to do this, or you need me to run through it again, let me know. I can make additional videos if needed. But this was eye-opening for me. I definitely want to utilize this again, and I will see you on the next one.